Let's see here. Checking. See if my audio is good this time, guys. I'm back. See if the audio is good this time. Good this time. All right, sounds like I'm good on my end now. So, sounds pretty legit on my end. Sounds pretty legit on my end. Pop that thing out. All right, cool. What's up, Tog? What's up? Wait for a couple of cats to come up in here. Tog already said my audio's good on this one. Anybody else? Just want to say what's up? What is up? Just going to do this really quick live here. And I just want to talk. Let's see. How y'all guys doing tonight on this Thursday night? On this lovely Thursday night. Let me know how y'all guys are doing. Before we get started. Anybody doing any shoots tonight or already have done one? Because I know it's about 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, we're going on 8 o'clock. So if anybody done any shoots so far, or about to go out and do one. I'm not doing any shoots. I was actually been working, doing some editing, catching up on editing today. So that's what I've been doing so far, ever since I got off. So I just been working, catching up on some edits. Still got a few more to go, a few more shoots to go. Believe it or not. But what I do want to talk about is, that what I am going to talk about is, if anybody's seen that new me too. Yeah, I see you, Tasky. Catching up on the editing, man. I got a couple shoots I still got to do here. So, I just took a little break here. And then I got to make a couple of tutorial videos before my night ends up tonight. So that's my plans for tonight. Catch up on some more editing. Well, I did one earlier today. I'm probably trying to start up a shoot, try to get halfway done for the night and do a couple of tutorial videos after I get finished doing this live. Is on my agenda for today. So you got the task cam right here, getting that all ready. So I'm gonna make my tutorial as soon as this is over with. Go downstairs, watch a little TV and do tutorials and edits. The rest of my night's gonna be. But anybody's doing any shoots tonight or done anything, got anything coming up this weekend? That's what I would like to know. I actually had a really busy weekend this weekend. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it because I don't have a car right now. So I actually had a really busy weekend. So I'm supposed to have one tomorrow in Cincinnati. I've already got to cancel that. I got 2 in Louisville on Saturday, and I got another one on Sunday. So I actually had like a lot of shoots going on this weekend. But it seems like ain't nothing that's gonna go on if they're not able to fix my car by tomorrow. So we're gonna see what that goes on. If not, it's so. But what I do want to talk about, what this? Some crust on my nose or what? Got some crust or something on my nose. Give me a second, guys. All right. Back, sorry about that. Let's see here, Life Out TV, right, bro? And your family and a wife. I stay busy working. The next video coming soon. Yeah, I always got to try to balance those things out. But here's what I want to talk about, guys. I wanted to talk about this because it's actually really very interesting me when I seen this the other day when I was going through my nighttime rumors, and I thought maybe ask y'all guys what y'all think about this, because I actually find it pretty useful here. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Let's get this thing over. All right, there we go. Put my little face over here. All right. Does anybody find this interesting, or is it just me? Did anybody else see this release that Godox just did? Let me know in the comments there. Did anybody see this right here? Because this kind of caught my eye right here. This new R200 rain flash. This really caught my eye. Like big time. I watched the whole video here, guys, and you know, yeah, this really caught my eye. I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. Oh, you said no, T-Mid? That's actually kind of interesting. That Godox hit you up to ask for you said no. Or did you try it out, or are you just saying what's going on there, T-Mid? Let me know. But this definitely absolutely really speaking of that, you know what, T-Mid, I should have hit up my Godox connect and ask. Now thinking about that, I forgot that they sent me out the move links, so I actually should have done that. Actually, I may do that now thinking about it. But yeah, this absolutely really interested me, and I'm going to go down here to these little slideshows right here, just simply because, you know, we are all, most of us in the chat right now uses off-camera flash, and the one thing that off-camera flash really negative to it is the equipment that you have to bring. And by this really interested me because, as you know, in my last few videos that I will be, you know, my last few videos, or probably about the last year since I got it last year, actually, the Godox, you know, 12-inch wide angle reflector. I've just been using a whole lot of harsh light. So this right here, actually, this is the reason why this intrigued me the most, because now I can just put it on my flash with the ring light, and I was like, you know what, I really would like to have some use of that. Like, just especially how you just got the little sling thing, like the little sling in the carrying case for the 82,000, you just throw it on there. I'm like, yeah, that definitely really interests me of doing this right here, of getting this flash and trying it out. It definitely seems right on par for the things that I'm doing as of right now with my 12-inch wide angle reflector. So this really, the only thing that I can see so far that will definitely be a negative, and the only lens that I will probably have to use this with will probably be my 45. It will probably be the only lens I can probably use this thing with, because as you know, the 105 is completely huge. It is not going to fit inside that hole that they had. What I'm seeing right now, that it's just not going to fit. And you know, that 105 is a 105 thread on the top of it, you know, filter thread, so it's not going to fit in there. So that's the only bad thing. And plus, I don't know, even if it did get the 105, like even the light output, anything about light output, how far I got to stay away. So that will probably only really be useful for probably headshots, even if a 105 did fit through there, considering the focal length. But once again, this is really versatile, because as you can see, you can literally just bring a very small light stand, not even a light stand, like a reflector stand at this point in time, and just kind of set this whole thing up. And like it really shows me like a really good lightweight compact off-camera flash that you can really use and get good images from, is what I kind of seen this from. And I was just like, yo, this definitely really intrigues me. Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. T-Mid. Hope you're doing unboxing. Since you said that, I forgot all about it. I got the Godox Connect with the, because they sent me out the move link, so it didn't even cross my mind to even call, the email them, ask them if they could send this out. So I might actually may do that as well, because that never really did cross my mind to even ask until now. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. You think the light that you're going to get from this is going to be extremely soft? Is the question. Did anybody even watch the whole entire? Now I'm not an umbrella guy. I've never been an umbrella guy. I've never been an umbrella guy, so I would never probably use with umbrella. But I understand it's very compact, whatever the case may be. I get the thing, but for me, I just never really been an umbrella guy. Never ever. I also got a problem with this run and gun statement. Like, I'm tired of I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and are here lately, and especially about lenses or whatever. And they always want to say something. And they always use that lens. Well, this is just a nice run and gun lens. And this is just a nice run and gun. And I'm talking about this is all stuff to do with portrait and stuff. I'm like, well, when are you really only really running and gunning? Maybe events, maybe. Like if you're doing an event, maybe some wedding. But like when they making these statements, it's like they're doing, static portraits and some video portraits. So I'm or some type of video work, and I'm just like, yo, bro, like you're not really running and gunning like that. Like, should you even say run and gun in your statements over your like? I don't know. I've just been having a problem with that run and gun statement here lately. Because the only thing that's really running and gun is what event work, some weddings, and some situations. I can see that, and not even really even, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna leave that statement alone for right now. But I'm just gonna go down here and just look at this stuff. Definitely like the carrying case. T-Man, why would you say you wouldn't buy that if you had to pay for it? Please explain myself to you why you wouldn't buy it. Because for me, it seems very, very interesting. It just seems like when I'm looking at this right here, like this photo right here, when I'm looking at this photo right here, that just screams to me, a very lightweight, very compact off-camera flash to kind of get a job done. Now, was you gonna be able to do some off-camera flash like at noontime with 180, 200? No, you're not gonna be able to, but you know what I'm saying? Most people, most photographers, most of us portrait photographers, you know what I'm saying? We kind of, we know how to find the right light or whatever the case may be. So could that 1-200 be enough for anybody in any time of day? Of course, because we wouldn't know how to find the right light to do what we need to do. But if you had no choice shooting in harsh sunlight in the middle of the day, you really can't find a shade to kind of block it in. No, it's not going to be enough. But other than that, I kind of feel like, besides that little, I don't know, maybe 10% situation of the time that you're shooting, like, so 80% of this will actually do your deeds. You know what I'm saying? Especially just being lightweight. Like, did anybody even watch that video that they sent out about how they was like showing like how they was like in this market right here, like this little picture right here, like it was in the market and just had this little thing. Like things like that actually kind of intrigues me to buying this, is because it's like, oh, I can go in the public place and really be really low key and probably get enough shots before somebody even come over and be like, hey, you can't do that around here. You know what I'm saying? That right there intrigues me a lot too. Because sometimes I don't shoot in a lot of public places, like let's just say like this, it looks like an arcade or whatever right here. Like I don't shoot in arcades simply because I got too much equipment and I don't want to, whatever the case may be, definitely shooting off camera flash or whatever. And of course I could do some natural light, but they use the ambient light that's inside a arcade like that. But let's see here. Take keys. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out. That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I didn't think about it until T-Mid just said something just a second ago about it. So I'm actually going to reach out. Like I said, I have worked with Godox before with the Move Links wireless microphones that I'm using right now, which is right here, which is just another copycat of the Rode. So yeah, so they sent that out to me. So I'm going to actually reach out. I'm gonna reach out first, and then if not, then I may, because like I said, it's just really, really intriguing me. Like I really like the setup. Like when I seen it the other day or the day before, I was just like, yo, this is it for me. Like this is really what's up with this. Yeah, T man, I want to know, why would you say you wouldn't buy it? Is my ordeal. Is it because you do a lot of studio? Because you do shoot a lot of studio nowadays. You're barely outside. So if you're saying that for that reason, then I completely understand. Because you do a lot of studio work, and I definitely don't feel like this. Why would you just buy this if you're just, this right here is strictly telling me like this is a great off camera, a location photographer type person, type dream event probably. Weddings on top of that. This is what this kind of screams out. This is really, really portable situation in order to get you a little bit more powerful light than the speed light. And so I can definitely see some use cases for people out there for this setup. But for you, T-Man, since you do a lot of studio work nowadays and you're barely outside, I can definitely see why you wouldn't buy it. So this is one of the things I just want to talk about. I just want to talk about if y'all seen this and would you get this? Oh, what's up, Chris? What's up? Let's say a good 1221. I'll buy it just to see what it's about. Yeah, exactly. Like same here. Like I will buy it just to see what it's like, and I like all the connections that you get with it. Like you only get this ring light, but then you end up getting like that beauty dish with a grid and stuff in that one package. Like you can get a pretty nice package. Now the cost of this thing, let's see here. Now the cost of this thing, let's go to right around here. Let's see here. So just for the ring light, you're looking at $279, 64. Let's see here. So 400. So you're looking at $450, whatever. I don't know, about 470 maybe after taxes, depending on what state you're in. 470, 475, somewhere in that range. After taxes, depending on what state you're in. And you'd be able to get the whole shebang with the carrying case, the other carrying case right here. And the ring light, and then the beauty dish attachment that comes with it as well. So that's not too bad of a price. It's not too bad of a price. What's up, Daflick? What's up, Chris? How you doing? Just want to talk about and just get a brief little thing about this this R2 adapter that they announced the other day. Just want to get y'all opinion on it and see if anybody will be more than happy to get it, especially for some of y'all guys that shoot on location a lot, like myself. Well, I'm a location type guy, and this definitely screams for somebody like myself, since 90% of my work, I'll probably say 95% of my work is all outdoors, so on location. So I would definitely say this would be good enough. This right here will just really let me explore, like going more inside. Once again, I don't have that problem because where I live at, I necessarily don't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? 7 out of 10 times, if I go in there and ask the establishment if I can shoot here for a little bit, more than likely they will say yes. Just as long as I stay out the way. But where I live at, which is in Kentucky, it's only been maybe once or twice. Probably, yeah, maybe even once or twice. I'm pushing that, even to twice, that somebody told me no, that I can't shoot in their establishment. So like places like up in Cincinnati. Actually, this is the story. Actually, I was going to go do a shoot. I did a shoot with Marissa, which is on the channel, a while back. Was about the 51.2, and it was actually going to be more to that shoot actually, but I ended up having to edit it a certain way. But it was actually going to be more into that shoot, simply because they have a signs museum, like an American sign museum there, which they just have all these different neon signs from the past. So the plans was actually to do the shoot that we did that y'all seen on my video, and then we was going to go inside and I was going to continue to shoot more. But when I got there, it was like early in the morning, they just opened. But when I got there, I walked in and I just had just my regular camera. I just had the Z7 with the 50 on it. And I walked in, I was like, and I had my brain fart, and I had my Ninja. Ninja V to record the viewfinder, because I was like, oh, you know, it's a museum, I ain't gonna be able to bring it up. So I was like, maybe I could just bring this equipment in, you know, just a little small camera, whatever the case, and just do it that way. As soon as I walked in, the employee was like, no, you can't bring that type of camera in here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I can't. It's just one of the cameras. Like, no, you can't bring that type of camera in. I was like, so you're not allowed to take photos at all? Like, no, you can take photos with your phone, but you can't bring in those type of cameras, which was my mirrorless cameras. They're like, you just can't bring it in there. You have to call ahead of time and, you know, call the manager, set up a shoot and do it before they open. I'm just like, yo, it's just one, like, I'm not even trying to do a whole big thing. I just literally just had one camera, but they wasn't having it. So I ended up like, put that camera back and just go in there, and then I'll try to shoot some stuff. I was going to do like shooting on my cell phone type thing, but we really didn't get a lot of shots in there. But yeah, it was actually going to be a whole lot more to that video. But anyway, like a situation like that, just in general like that, even though he stopped me way before even when he seen my camera set up in the first place, situations like this will bring this ring adapter will actually really help, and can find places when you know, go in a situation like that, if they're kind of busy and you don't want to put up a light stand, things of that nature. This right here will actually be a great addition. Let's see, I enjoy this tiny flash, this little light put out. YouTube might not be for you guys, but nice one. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit. I'm not familiar with that a flash, I don't believe. Chris, I'm not familiar with that. So yeah, just put it down in the comments what y'all really guys think about this situation here. And honestly, that's what I really mainly wanted to talk about, was that, and just kind of looking at this output here. Like I said, just using the ring by itself, just go through looking at some of the slight quality here. It definitely just looks like the wide angle reflector. This very first one right here looks like the wide angle reflector lighting. Let's see here. This is with the beauty dish on it. It looks good as well. And then this is with the grid with the beauty dish on it. The light looks good from these pictures. Like, the light looks really good. It doesn't seem like they did too much editing on those photos as well. It looks pretty much straight out of camera, if you ask me. I'm just trying to look as far as like exposure, but it looks pretty much straight out of camera. But the light quality looks pretty good from these photos right here, but I'd definitely like to get a hold of it myself and try it out. So yeah, so I definitely just wanted to come in here and just ask you guys about this lighting right here. Is was my main concern, and what my main video was going to be about today. Was the main topic. Like I said, I just want to talk about it, and this is going to be a really quick live, guys. If y'all have anything else y'all want to say in the comment, like I said, I got a few things I want to do this evening before, you know, saying the night ends for me. You know, I'm gonna record a couple of tutorial videos and probably get done with some another shoot, editing, probably get halfway done so I can finish it up tomorrow as well. Like I said, I'm pretty much about I'm still about 3 shoots back down, maybe 4, yeah, about 3 shoots back. So anything else? Let's just go on Nikon rumors, actually. Let's just go into Nikon rumors. I think my mouse just died. Let's see here. Yep, my mouse is done. All right, let's see what else is happening. Haven't checked it ever since that day. Let's see what else is happening on Nikon rumors, guys, and see if let's see here. I don't understand this right here, this whole Viltrox thing, making the mount here. I don't understand this whole situation here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can save a couple bucks, but I don't know. I don't understand it, me personally. I'll just say get the Nikon one. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll just say get the Nikon one, honestly. I still got the original one. I'm pretty sure just get the original. I'm pretty sure you can find it a whole lot cheaper than $179, the original one. So like, so for me, I don't understand that whole Viltrox coming out with that lens there. I don't understand that point of it. So, but you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, the new firmware update that came out. People, whoever got a Z9, did you update your camera yet? I would like to know on that standpoint, did you update your camera yet? Or you just want, whoever got a Z now, you just one of them was like, oh, let me just wait a few times to see if it's gonna mess up anything. I really think we got to that phase, guys. I think that was like an old, like an old Windows type thing or a computer type thing. Like you have to wait to see if it's gonna mess up something. Maybe I think that's the only thing I don't know. I don't feel like, I think they do a lot of testing before they put up, they throw out updates nowadays. Of course, you're going to still have your bugs and fixes. This is obviously, but I don't think it's nothing like major like it was like back in the day, like when Windows was coming out with updates and you update your Windows and it's like, what the hell just happened? So I don't think it's nothing like that. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like they don't have a whole lot of, you know, a whole lot of rumors out here today. Like it's just really nothing that came out today besides that was the only thing, like I said, that was the only thing I really want to talk about here. Wasn't too much. Let's see here, hands on the remote grip. Oh, y'all seen this a few months back. This remote grip type thing. That looks kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure out what use case you would use this remote grip in. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what kind of use case you'll use with this remote grip. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm trying to figure out what kind of use case you'll have there. But anyway. All right, seems like y'all guys are pretty quiet tonight. I ain't really saying too much over there in the chat. I'm not gonna keep dragging this on. Like I said, I just wanted to really just get on there and just talk about that that Godox R200 adapter thing that just came out with. I thought that was looked pretty interesting to me. Like I said, I'm going to go reach out to my Connect or my person and actually see if I can get that sent, and I will try that out on my own. If not, you know, I'll pay for it and try it out. And yeah, I hope y'all guys who got some good shoots going on this weekend. Hope y'all shoots go well. Like I said, I was packed full of shoots, but I don't know if that's even going to happen now, to be honest with you guys. So like I said, my car is not working, so I don't even know. That's just a whole nother subject for another day, bro. Like I've been having car issues for 2 weeks, so the only thing I can tell y'all with this situation is don't get anything diesel, because that diesel engines right now are just not looking really friendly to me right now. I've been having problems for 2 weeks, and it's just a sensor, guys. Like it's literally just a sensor. Like there's nothing wrong with the engine in general. It's like a sensor. That's just, they just can't figure it out. So whatever. But all right, let's see here. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I don't see anything up in the chat. I don't really see like y'all saying anything else. So I'm just gonna get up off of here. I really hope y'all enjoy this live here. I guess what I could do, one more thing is, I guess I can show y'all before I go. I will show y'all. Let me get this all set up here. But I guess what I can do is show y'all. But one set that I have been working on. Let me get rid of this. Let's see. Guess I can show y'all my set I do be working on. I don't know when I'm gonna post these, to be honest, because I just now realized like a lot of my, oh, what's up, Infinite? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the chat. People being ninja watchers today, which I appreciate that too. I appreciate y'all guys just listening to me. Everybody seems like they're probably busy doing something else, which is all gravy. And I do appreciate y'all guys even just listening and tuning in. What was I gonna say from there? I just lost my train of thought. What I was gonna say, actually. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I did just got finished editing these photos. Y'all seen this because it was a live, but I don't know when I'm gonna post them. To be honest with y'all guys, because honestly, like the way I've been posting lately is like if it don't have a video attached to it, like on my YouTube, if it don't have like a video for my YouTube attached to it, that's the only time I really post on my IG and stuff is like when I'm trying to push out, y'all guys to go watch my video on YouTube. So like here, I just don't be posting no more. Like if it, like I do shoots and I don't sometimes record videos, and then those be the shoots. Like I just don't post on my IG because I'm like, well, I need something to post, to post so I can push y'all guys towards the video. So anyway, this is going to probably be one of the. I did do a live with this one though, so this may be actually one of these photos that I don't know what I'm going to post. To be honest with you guys. So I did do these. I'll show y'all these. I did do a live with this one, and I just got finished getting these done. Let me get my face out of this a little bit more here. All right, that's good enough. So I did get finished with some of these. I've run through these. Once again, I don't know when I'm going to post these, and I literally just loaded these up onto my hard drive into Lightroom probably an hour ago. So this is the set I did get done with today. And like I said, I did do a live with this guy, so did this a couple weeks back, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll run through these so y'all guys can look at these real quick. Yeah, you are so right, Infinite. I don't. That's another reason why, like, you see a lot of, like, if you watch anything on my IG anyway, like a lot of them has been reels more than likely. Once again, I'm fortunate enough to get paid off the views of reels. So that's the reason why you see more reels even on my page nowadays. Just simply because that's the only thing that really gets pushed. And once again, I kind of get paid off the views I can get. So the little views I do get, that's the reason why I just been posting a lot more reels. But even when I post those reels, it's always doing with a video that I'm about to put out on YouTube. So like everything is always based around, all my posting always based around what I'm about to post on YouTube. Just to try to get the traffic. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about these photos right here. Let's see here. Let me go through them. I did do this one. Let's just go through these real quick. What's up, M. Jones? Just go through these real quick. Tell me, guys, what y'all think about these. Like I said, I did do a live with this. I kept it really basic. I didn't go too crazy with the edits like I normally do, besides probably this one. I kind of went a little bit wild with it. As you can see, I try and change the background blue a little bit, so kind of went different with these edits right here. But beyond that, I really kind of kept them really basic, as you can see. I think she said, because she said she's going to use them for portfolio. I don't know what she's going to use them for, so I just try to keep them as basic as possible and not really do too much. But let me know what y'all guys think about some of these photos. And me looking at it on the screen, looks like they're not that faded out in the color, guys. They got a little color to them. I think that's just like the OBS run out to them, make them seem like they're so faded in what they are, but they're not really that faded. And this was all with natural light too, guys. Natural light with the 105. Yeah, let me know what y'all guys think about these photos. Just run through these. Let's run through these real quick. And these are all the edit ones, guys. Once again, I just got finished these edits today. Probably loaded them in on the Lightroom probably about an hour ago. So these are all just fresh edits that I just got finished finishing today. So these are all the finals, and I will be shipping this out to her. I don't know, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I guess depends on what I feel like, to be honest. I really like this one right here. I enjoy this one a lot. I like this photo, and I like this photo right here too as well. I like this one a lot. But yeah, these are just, like I said, these are just pretty. I just kept them really basic. I love this photo as well too, guys. I'm taking that back. This is probably my favorite photo right here. Right here, this is probably my favorite. Let me catch up on some of the chats here. What's up, RBJ? Oh, thanks, pal. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Infinite, as well. Photos looking pretty good. Thank you, M. Jones. Colors is amazing. Thank you again, RBJ. Yeah, I guess you're right about that, M. Jones. You're definitely right. Editing on point, like skin tones. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I'm really, really colorful with the editing. Like I said, this is they really kind of got more of a gold now where, like I said, I think OBS is just kind of translating them like this right now. It makes them look like they're really muted, but they're a little bit more golden because I did shoot this at golden hour, so you got that golden hour light. So, they're a little bit more gold. They're not, the skin tones just as natural as this. So, you know what I'm saying? So, very look natural. Yeah, I appreciate that, RVJ. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, man, I'm a man of different type of edits, bro. Like I've said this in my videos a few times, bro. I like editing. I like editing different styles. That's why you always see from left to right. That's why I'm vast in between, bro. When it comes to editing, like I'm vastly in between. Like my style is whatever I feel like it's going to be at the time I'm editing. That's technically my style. Like you're going to get some high color from me sometimes, or you're probably going to get this very, very natural looking shots that I'm showing you now. So it's either, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be one or the other for me. But I think she said she's going to use this for some type of, if not mistaken, I think she said she's going to use this some type of a profile or something like that in nature. So I'll try to keep them as, as plain as possible. But once again, through the OBS, when I'm looking at it right now, they're not this. They got a little color to them. They're not just so natural. They got this just that gold, like as y'all guys, y'all shoot photography, y'all know what I'm talking about. It just got that gold. It's a little bit more warm. Our skin tone's a little bit more warm because, like I said, we're shooting at gold now, so everything's just kind of warm a little bit more. It's not so as flat as this. Just a tad bit of bump. So yeah. So just run through these real quick. Really like this one too. Definitely with the hair flip. I thought that was really nice. A nice photo as well. Love that one. Just a couple of her just laying down. Like I said, I did a live with this one, so just gonna run through these real quick. I like this one too. Had a little spray bottle with a little water on it. Kind of like this one. Yeah. I appreciate that, guys. I know, RBJ. That's really when it comes down when people critique. That's why I think I don't really mind about being a critique, because I like all. Like if somebody wants to send me some photos or whatever and want me to critique their work, like I would critique it, because I don't know. I think some problem is when people say they hate a photos because it doesn't fit their style. So like when a lot of photographers tell you to do something or want you to do this, just because it just don't fit their style. So automatically they're gonna hate on your photo. But yeah, so it's funny that you say that though, because you say you like that, but it just kind of fits your more style. So I think this is kind of funny, but I think I'd be a good critique, because I'm just all over the place. So I think I'd be a really good critique. If I didn't know any better, I would like it if it was an editorial shoot. Yeah, probably. It's probably still M. Jones. Yeah, she does. I think she's going to use it for something like that, M. Jones, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's going to use it on that front where she's going to be some type of model. I don't know. I think she does model. I think she is signed. But when she asked me to do this shoot, she just ran. She asked, and I was like, "That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I can shoot." And she was like, "I needed some other stuff," because really she was trying to tell me she needed some backdrops or whatever. And I was like, "Yo, bro, like I shoot outside. I'm in Cincinnati. I'm on location with photographers." They're like, "Well, you got a backdrop?" I was like, "I do, but I'm not carrying it out there, so we shoot outside. If you need a backdrop, you need to find another photographer that got a studio. It's going to give you a backdrop, but I'm not doing all that work. Like I'm not bringing that and have to set it up and just do a backdrop." I was like, "No." So we end up coming with this concept here, and so yeah, so that's about it. So that's the end of those photos there. Yeah, so that's the end of those photos there. So yeah, this is something I back. Like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna load these up, so that's the only reason why I'm kind of showing you, because I don't know when I'm going to put these out on my IG. Maybe never, because I didn't do any video, no reel, so I can't even make a reel out of it. I guess I could with, you know, with the photos, but I like putting adding a little video snippet of the model. So like I didn't do nothing that day. You know what I'm saying? People said I look kind of mad on that live. Like a couple, like T-Mid and Tog, and then I think like Double all said like, yeah, you look kind of pissed at that live. And I was pissed though. Like I was pissed because it was just like a lot of things going on. It was like a lot of things going on that day. And then she was like kind of going back and forth. Like we were supposed to meet at a certain time, then like 30 minutes before we were supposed to meet, she was like, well, I don't know if we should do it, and this and this. And then it was just kind of like really taking me off, because I'm like, yo, figure out what we need to do. Like, are you going to shoot or you're not? Like, you're wasting my time at this point in time, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting there trying to work and you're wasting my time. I'm taking time out of my work just to do this. So, like, yo, make up your mind. So I was kind of like already getting kind of irritated with that. And then when she finally did say yes, that was on June. Matter of fact, it was Juneteenth, right? They was doing the thing down to Cincinnati, a block party, whatever. So it was completely packed, and I couldn't find no parking. So that's another reason. Like it took me like 15 minutes just to find a parking spot. So I was extra upset with that. So when I was on the live, I really was like I was upset, bro, because I was like, I think the parking what made me upset more than like her just kind of like, you know, it was like 10% her that made me mad when she was like at the last minute, was like, I don't know, we should do it. And I was like, no, we're gonna do it, man. Like I'm already done, I already stopped working, we're doing it. And then like it was 10% of that, then like 90% was like really the parking, because it took me like 15 minutes to find a parking spot. And it was all because they was doing that block party thing, so it was no thing. But yeah, I'll probably say this is probably my favorite photo right here. Now actually going through it, just looking at all of them, I'll probably say this is probably my favorite photo. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll probably say that one's part. Yeah. Let me just go through and look at these real quick and figure out which one's my favorite from this set. I never really determined a favorite until actually I get finished with my finals and stuff. But sometimes, you know, as photographers, you find a photo that just hits, then you know, like, oh yeah, that photo just hits. But sometimes I have to like kind of go through them. Let's see here. I kind of like this one too. I think I like a leg positioning. I wish his hand right here was kind of flat on her leg there, and I think I would like that more. Yeah, I think I would like that more if that was the case. But yeah, I like that one to be a headshot. That's nice. But let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably say that one's probably my favorite. Yeah, I'll probably say that's my favorite. Yeah, that's probably my favorite out of all of them, without a doubt. 13 and 14. All right, let me see which one's 13 and 14 here. Hang on, I gotta move the camera here. Give me a second, because I got this screen in front of me. Oh, never mind, I'm tripping. It's 13 right there, RBJ. It's 13. This is 14. 2 to the left. From 13, RBJ. 2 to the left from 13. 14 is it for y'all? Let's see here. Let me go back to 14. This is 14. 14 is it for y'all. I can see that too. I can definitely see that. Oh, you want me to hit in? All right. Yeah, I forgot I can do all that. Guys, I don't use Lightroom Classic. As y'all know this, I said this before. I don't think the end is kind of working for me, Tog there. Let me try that again here. Let's see here. I guess I can do this. 13 and 14 for you guys. Let me close this up. Let's see here. Okay. Flood the rocks in the foreground. Click both images. It's shifting. Yeah, I got it, Tog. I appreciate the help, guys. Thank you. But everybody's gonna say 14, so everybody's saying the one over here is y'all favorite right here. Yeah, 14 is the one. All right, well, 14 is. I like 14, but I really think I'm digging. Let me go back here. I think I'm really digging. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Let's see here. Where are you? Yeah. So right now, my favorite is 15 right here. And you guys are liking 14, which is over here. Yeah, I can see it. I know. I think. RBJ, tell me why y'all digging 14 so much. I think I know why. I'm gonna say, but I think the reason why I'm digging 15 so much is because I like her head being tilted down instead of being more up. That's just me personally. Like, I like the tilted down look that she's given. I like the tilted down look that she's given here instead of the tilted up look. That's the reason why I say, you know, this one right here is my favorite out of the group. Let's see, forehead and her head up. That's why I figured that you would. That's why I figured that you would say. It's because of her head up, yeah. Can't go wrong with either one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Definitely, I do agree. I could probably say between 13 and 14 and 15, I'm probably, you know, when I go back and look at probably my favorite. I do like that headshot as well too. I like that headshot. I do like that headshot one, so. Oh yeah, she definitely did a good job with the lips. I agree with that. I agree with that, RBJ. No, like I said, I like the photo, but I think the tilted head down is just something about her look and her tilted head down. This one right here, to me, looks more innocent, I guess. Like more of an innocent type thing. And this one right here looks more, you know, purposely sensual, I guess you want to say is the word I want to say. This is aggressive sensual. And then this one right here is more like a innocent sensual. So that's the reason why I'll say that's just me personally though. But you don't want innocent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling you the reason why I like it. So I like both of them, but I just said for my favorite out of the set is this one, is the horizontal one. If I pick, there's probably be the second one on top of that one. And then like I said, I also like 13 as well too though. Like 13, 14, and 15 are probably my top three in this whole entire set more than anything. Now that one with this one right here, let me go to this one. This one right here, I like as well. And that's simply because I like how we had a spray bottle or whatever, so we had to spray her a little bit so she looked like she was a little bit sweaty. So I think that's the reason why I like this one right here as well, because I like how we had to spray her and, you know, she looks kind of sweaty on that one. Oh, okay, got you. The pose is better in 15. Now let me go back here. Let's go back. Yeah, I'd be losing my mouse, bro. Let's see. Let's go back. All right, let's see here. She did all these posings, guys. I didn't do any posing ever. I let her do a thing because she said she's an experienced model. So I just let her ran with it, and I just took shots. So then when I seen something that I like, I kind of told her to stop and just hold that pose for me and do it again. But other than that, I let her just run off with the poses. Oh, what's up, Hassan? Yeah, that's true, RBJ. There was one, I was telling her that I don't know if we even kept any of those. Because on some of these, I told her to do exactly what you just said, and your thing was push her chest a little bit towards me, or whatever the case may be. We did try to do a few of those, but I don't think we kept any of those in the keeper. But yeah, I did suggest that a little bit because she was kind of like a little bit in instead of more outward. So let's see here. With pick 15, if she would have put both her hands on the rock and leaned forward, that would have been it. Yeah, we did those, but she didn't like them. But apparently she didn't pick them. You know what I'm saying? Like in this one, I really didn't pick a lot of photos. Actually, I think I very rarely picked any. If I have to go back and probably look at, you know, what I chose, but for the most part, I think she chose a lot of these photos, and I think maybe I chose 1 or 2 out of the 28 that we picked. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I really can't remember. I have to go back and look at the I have to go through and look through on here to really kind of figure out. But I do like the headshot though. I like the headshot a lot. I do like the headshot a lot. I thought that was a pretty good shot as well. But most of all, like most of these, let's see here. Let's see here. I like this one a little bit, but yeah, I agree with y'all guys though. Definitely 14 and 15, 13, 14, and 15 all probably my top 3 out of this set. So. I know, right? Yeah, that's right, M. Jones. I agree. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's just my personal opinion, guys. I like how y'all going back and forth in the thing right here. It's actually pretty cool. Y'all was kind of silent for a while on me in the chat, so kind of glad that y'all actually picking it up. But yeah, without a doubt, like I said, that's the reason why I mess with 15. It looks a little bit more innocent to me, like an innocent seduction instead of like an aggressive seduction. You know what I'm saying? Like 14 is an aggressive seduction, and 15 is an innocent seduction type look. Or sensual, or whatever you want to say. I don't want to say seduction, but sensual. Man, I'm using this end, man. Let me try this end again. I'm gonna hit the end again. You keep telling me wrong, bro. There we go. I finally hit the end. My bad, man. My bad, Tog Life. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't use Lightroom a lot. I don't use the on the computer. Like I said, the only time I use on the computer is when I'm importing. Like I literally, when I'm importing and exporting is the only time I use Lightroom Classic. Like everything else is strictly on my iPad. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to all the, you know, I'm not too fine-tuned in Lightroom Classic as I should be, as Tog Life is, because Tog Life is really about to beat me in the head if I don't put all 3 of these pictures up. How you doing, Paul? What's up? What's up, Layla? How y'all guys doing? Glad y'all can join in here. RBJ, you a trip, man. Oh, okay. I appreciate it, Talk Life. No, I appreciate you telling me this little trick now. That I could definitely do this when I'm doing these lives, because it's the only time I honestly would be on Lightroom Classic is doing something like this. So I do appreciate the tip, without a doubt. But yeah, these are yes, like I said, these are the ones I got up a little bit. Like I said, they are, I don't know, OBS is just kind of like toning down the colors for some reason, but they are just a tad bit more gold now, whereas as y'all guys, if y'all shooting gold now, where y'all know how those photos come out, it's just a little bit more warm. It's not so as muted as OBS is showing it off to be. Because I'm looking at it on my iPad and it do look kind of muted, but they're not as muted as that though. They're really not. It looks perfect to you. I appreciate it, man. But I'm just trying to be, transparent with you guys. Because I know y'all won't be able to, I don't know why OBS is kind of muting some of the colors, but it's just a tad bit warmer. It's just a tad bit warmer, guys. Not like overly warm, but it is a tad bit, a little bit warmer than what OBS is showing it through the live stream. Yeah, tell him to please do one, man, because he's on me about this. But I do appreciate the tip though, man, because this is, like I said, I did it, I think my last live, if I'm not mistaken, when I talked about the 50 with you guys, when I was talking about going through the 50 pictures. So that was actually a good tip. So I can definitely use this now, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. But anything else, guys, y'all want to yam about before I get up off here? Like I said, it's, oh man, I always go a little bit longer than these lives than I want to do, man. Like I always try to like I'm gonna be on live for 30 minutes. But to granted, man, y'all was kind of quiet in the chat for me on the wild, man. Y'all was kind of quiet on me. And then it kind of got talking up, and now here I am going close to an hour. Now here I am going close to an hour. Like I always, like I really do be trying to plan. Like I just want to do 30 minutes and just call it a quits. Like when I do these live, like sit downs like this, like I really do just want to do like 30 minutes and that's it. But y'all was kind of quiet in the first half. Like y'all was quiet for like 10 minutes on me. Let's see here. Actually, I'm planning actually, when you color grade, do you invert to the background and grade without impacting the subject? Yes, I do. I do. Let's see here. Let me go. I'm gonna go back to the RBJ. Let me read Talks Life. Okay. Let's get to your question, RBJ. I do that. I did that well before Lightroom Mobile did the subject selection. It makes it a whole lot easier now. I do it more in Lightroom before I take it to Affinity Photo, but I used to do it in Affinity Photo first. I mean, not only that, I used to do it in my Affinity Photo. Definitely when I'm doing the grading things, but now since they came out with the subject selection, what makes it absolutely quick and easy, I do that now. But yes, I've always done that with color grading. Always. Without a doubt. Oh, come on, RBJ, man. That was that last live, man. What it was is I forgot to cut on the mics when I went live, and I don't think it was able to switch. And I tried to unplug it on that first live, but it still wouldn't work. So what I had to do was just shut down OBS, just shut down everything, and then cut the camera off and just had to restart it. That's all that was. I think I went too quick because I thought I had everything all set up, and I thought I cut the mics on while I was still setting up. And then when I realized I didn't cut it on, I was like, oh man. So I think that was more the problem with that situation there. But that was my bad, because I really thought I plugged it in when I was setting up like everything, like setting up the camera and, getting the website ready and things of that nature. Like I thought the first thing I did was just hit the record or whatever. I mean, cut the power on. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I do with color grading though, man. I definitely do use that at, like I said, I wish Affinity Photo will come out with that, but it's not a big deal to me no more anyway, since Lightroom Mobile has it. So since Lightroom Mobile has that subject detection, like I could do it there. So I just wish that Affinity Photo will come out with something like that as well, because it's obvious if Lightroom can do it, then Affinity Photo should be able to. They haven't came out with a major update in a while too, so I think they're about to come out with a big major update, because they have not came out with a big update in a while. And I think that when they do come out with another major update, and I'm talking about Affinity Photo on the iPad, I'm pretty sure it will have subject detection on there. Automatically subject detection selection. So I think that would definitely have it in there. But yep. All right, like I said, once again, I do appreciate y'all guys coming through. Like I said, I did this on live, guys, so y'all know all these was just straight natural light photos. And so yeah, I don't really have anything else unless anybody else got some few other things left here. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on this live here. Once again, guys, I don't know when I'm gonna post these photos. I may not ever post these photos, to be honest with you guys. It's not simple. And let me go on a rant real quick, because I do get a lot of this from models. They kind of get upset when they have the right to, but at the same time, it's like I got things I run on my thing. So some models I do shoot short, and I don't never have no, like, if I don't do a video or something of that nature, 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna post. Like I said, everything is just kind of dedicated to me posting when I post a YouTube video, just to kind of drive traffic to my YouTube video. That's my whole purpose. Like, my YouTube been like that for a very long time. I mean, not my YouTube, but my IG been like that. That's the only thing I really post on is IG. I do have a Facebook group, but I don't post. I can't remember the last time I posted on my Facebook group. And plus, those numbers are overflated too, because I got a lot of those. Like, I do got a lot of, like, my Facebook group is like a large amount, but that was also because they all came when I was doing landscape. So like when I started going into portraiture, I wasn't getting the same amount of likes because most of those people was landscape. Like, my Facebook group has like 9,000, like I think like 9,000 people in my Facebook group. But you know, most of that came from when I was doing landscapes, to be honest with you. And honestly, most of that came from my Paris picture, my Paris photo that I ended up posting in there. Like, that thing ended up getting like almost like 100,000. Like, yeah, close to like 100,000 likes in my Facebook group, and that's where all those fans and subs or whatever you want to call them on Facebook came in on my Facebook group. So I got like a, you know, pretty big. But anyway, besides the point, like I said, when I don't post on there because it's mostly landscapes and people don't want to. Anyway, so I go back to my point is, like, if I don't shoot a video or whatever the case may be, like, I just don't post it because it's not really helping me. And then some of the models get upset with that, which they have the right for. So, because, you know, when they do shoot, they want to kind of get some of my traffic from, you know, from my IG page or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, like, I got a lot of shoots I've done, I just don't post because it doesn't help me benefit to what I'm trying to do of growing my YouTube. So a lot of this stuff just sits on the back burner. Like, I got a lot of shoots that this shit's on the back burner. Like, I think the last time I posted something for like maybe like 2 years ago. I finally did, maybe like last month or something, just because I really didn't have anything. I was like, I need to post something. So that was like, the only time I'm posting something that has no video to do with nothing is like situations like that. Like, if I haven't got nothing in the plans, or if I'm still working on like editing things and I need something just to post on IG just to be consistent of posting things on IG, then I will post something like that does have a video related to it. But anyway, get back to my point is, I don't know when I'm gonna post these. Like I said, I got a lot of shoots lined up here, so I honestly don't know when I'm gonna post them, because I got a lot of stuff, a lot of shoots lined up. So I got a lot of what I'm gonna video all those, so all those gonna come first. Like I said, I always try to push my IG traffic to my YouTube is my goal. Just try to help me grow. So that's always been my goal. Man, I always try to give them something to do, RBJ, when I'm doing my reels. I'm trying to give them, I guess just more organic stuff is what I'm trying to, is what I'm trying to do in my reels thing. I try to give them just more organic things to do, like walk to the door, walk to this spot right here, look out, and just view. Like, I try to give them just stuff they would just naturally do, instead of like trying to have them do stuff they don't normally do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do when I do my reels there. Then I also always try to get a few shots within that also, RBJ. I try to get some wide shots, and I try to get medium shots, and I try to get close-up shots. So those three just like kind of focal things in my mind that I always try to get. I always try to get something wide. I always try to get something medium. And then I always try to get some close-up shots, the purse or necklace or the hair, something of that nature, or just their face in general. So I always try to make sure I get those 3 shots when I capture stuff for reels. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I like them. It's not the talk life. It's not the fact that I don't like them. It's just the fact, like, once again, I just want that rant. It's just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I have nothing else with this, so it just may get lost in the sauce is pretty much what I'm saying. It may get lost because I got so much other stuff coming up it just may get lost for a while until I'm like, okay, I don't have nothing else, no YouTube videos. I haven't posted in a couple weeks. I know I'm not going to post in a couple, you know, this week. Let me drop these photos. So it'd be like something like that. I appreciate it. Like, I mean, I'm going to post them, guys. I'm not saying I'm not going to post them. I'm just simply saying I don't know when I'm going to post them. That's all. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to post them. I'm just saying I don't know when I'm going to post them. That's all. Like I said, she'll probably post them as soon as I give her this link. You know what I'm saying? Which I'll probably do after this live. I'll give her the link and she'll probably post them, and you probably see them in my tags. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, yeah, you can see a lot. If you go to my tags, you'll see a lot of photos that I haven't even posted. If you ever go to my tag section, well, that's one of the things I like doing when I look at photographers' work and even other models' work. Like, I like to, like, I spend most of my time in their tag section. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to see the other things that they may not post. So that's why I actually enjoy looking at the tag section, photos of photographers and models, to be honest. So, but yeah. IG sucks. You're right about that, and that's why I said that's why I post a lot of reels now, guys. Like I said, I get paid off reels for real views, so that's the reason why you see a lot more reels coming out of on my IG than photos nowadays. What I try to do is I try to get the best of both worlds. What I try to do is get the best of both worlds. Is like, if you ever notice, like I do a reel or whatever, and then I'll make sure it's the majority of my photos. So if I'm doing a reel, I'm gonna make sure it's the majority of my photos that I do. And then when, you know, you can set the crop and set the photo that you want to do, because I also put it on my main story. I just don't put it in the reel section. So I try to get the best of both worlds. So by me putting it on my main storyline and just not in the reel storyline, I'm able to pick a photo out of my main photos. And then, you know, I know the crop is kind of weird, but still, like, I crop it to what it needs to see, and so y'all guys can see it and click on it. So I try to get the best of both worlds of also still showing my work, but also doing the reels, so I can also get paid for the reels. So I try to do both the best. That's the reason why that's how I'm trying to take advantage of that. Yes, RBJ. I always do everything in clips. I always do everything in clips. Simply because like, when coming back, I don't like combing through like a long video. Like, I really hate combing. Even when I do BTS, like, I only shoot with like 5 minute clips, because I hate combing through like a 15-minute video. Like, I just don't like doing it. So like, I rather do comb through 5-minute clips. This is just on the back end of things. It's the reason why I shoot clips. Like, I'd rather shoot, let's just say my BTS video. Like, I'd rather comb through 5-minute clips instead of 15-minute clips. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather comb through. That's just me personally. But far as you go through that, yeah, when I shoot in my BTS, it's mostly all in clips. Like, if I'm focused on something, I just tell them to do the same walk over it. Like, they probably do it like 3-4 times, because I'm getting different shots, wide, medium, and tights. So they'll probably do that same walk 4 or 5 times, so I can make sure I get everything I need to get. Or wherever I'm telling them to do, I tell them to do it, like, you know, I tell them ahead of time too when I'm doing it. I was like, well, do this, but I'm gonna need you to do this 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I can make sure I get my wide tight. And it's not every single, and it's also not every single scene or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's not every single scene I'm telling them, like, yo, I'm getting tight, whatever. Like, I kind of just know in my head, will be good, and then we can just do this, this, and this. But once you get those tight shots, man, those are kind of like one and dones though. Like, I don't need a tight shot for every single scene, because it's like I'm just focusing on one thing. Let's just say a handbag, right? If they get that handbag, then I know exactly, you know, I don't need to do that for every scene, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just a handbag. So it's like, I just need that one tight, because I'm just focusing on that, unless I'm going to change the backdrop. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same. So, but yeah, but that's what I do though. So yeah, I just do everything in clips. Oh, no problem, man. I don't mind. Like, everybody got their different methods, man. I just find those methods, those ways that helps me out. You know what I'm saying? That helps me on the back end of things. I'm not really necessarily worried about the front end of things. It's more the back end of things. It's the reason why I do the things I do in video. It's just, like I said, it's more on the back end of things. when it comes to editing and things, because I don't like it. Like even when I'm doing the reels clip, like I try to, like if I'm having them walk or whatever the case may be, it's like that walk over in like 10-15 seconds or whatever long we're doing that walk, I'm over and done with. I cut it off, and then I do it again. Like I really rather go through shorter clips to find what I'm looking for instead of just going through one big long clip. It's just for me it works out better. For me it works out better on the post end, on the back end. So, because I have sometimes have just kept the camera running on my BTS sometimes, just because sometimes I do forget, and when I do that, like when I come back, I'm just like, oh man, I forgot to cut the camera off. I was like, I forgot to cut it off at my 5 minutes mark. So now it's like, man, I got to go through and comb through all of this stuff, and it's just like, golly, man, I just don't, I don't know, something about it. I just don't like doing it. I just don't like doing it. I'd rather go through smaller clips and comb out and figure out what I want and what I want to do through smaller clips. Yes, that's true. Very true. I agree with you, RBJ. Oh, what's up, Lamont? What's up, Lamont? But yeah, that's just kind of my thing here. Yeah, I'm just learning about video myself, man. I'm just still trying to get better and better at it, man. Like I said, if y'all want to learn about better at videos, man, like I said, I like doing more. I've been doing video portraits here lately. As y'all seen, I've been doing those for like the last few months. Well, I've been doing video portraits since forever, to be honest. I'm just now starting to like put them on my YouTube channel. Anyway, but there's a couple of YouTubers on that's really good. Dude named Mabo. I've been watching his stuff here lately, and he's really good with video portraits. So, and he's also really good at teaching it. And he got a few videos of what he does during his video portraits. So definitely go check him out if you're trying to get in more videos. I definitely say check out a dude named Mabo on YouTube. I'll spell it out for you guys. Let me go ahead and go to I'll put it in the chat right now. So go check him out. Like I said, he does nothing but video portrait, guys. So I do watch his stuff the most. And he grew too, because when I found him, he was like barely like at 1,000 or something subs or whatever in these last few months. Like he's skyrocketed, man. A lot of people like his work. He got good work though. He really got his video portraits are really amazing though, man. Like I really would suggest him to go watch him. Like I said, then on top of that, he teaches you and his process and the reason why he does what he does. So, and I've been learning from him a lot. So definitely go check him out. If you want to RBJ, check him out. And there's some other person that does some good video portraits too. I gotta think. There's somebody else that does some really good video portrait. It's kind of hard because I think some of the guys that do it kind of copy it Mabo style. So when I do see, like I'll probably follow him, but it's like, you know, this is pretty much almost the same exact style. So I'd rather just go check out his content and listen to what he has to say. Yeah, I think he's overseas too. Like he's up in Europe too. So he's a Europe guy. And but yeah, he does good work, man. Check him out. Does good work. Love it. Love his work. All right. Once again, I do appreciate y'all guys getting this live started. Like I said, I always do not want to go 30 minutes or longer when I do these lives, but seems like I always do. But I do appreciate this. Appreciate y'all guys rocking with me this time. I definitely got to get going here. I'm on here a little bit longer than what I needed to be. Like I said, I need to go make some couple tutorials for Affinity Photo. I'm actually going to do a tutorial with this pictures back here, actually behind me. I'm actually going to show you. I'm actually doing a tutorial about showing how I clean up, you know, her skin or whatever the case may be. Clean up some skin and clean up. I think it's a good one because in this one, believe it or not, guys, there's also a fun fact. The reason why she was also giving me when she reached out to me and asked me to do all this stuff, right? She reached out to me and she's like, let's do this shoot, let's do it on this day, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool. So when she was giving me the runaround 30 minutes beforehand or whatever. And like I said, I don't know if I want to do it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, we're going to do it because, well, I already knew this before we got to that point, but because I texted her earlier that day and I was like, yo, are we still going to shoot tonight? And she's like, and it kind of got later to that time. And I was like, yo, are we shooting tonight? I was like, I texted you earlier this morning. She was like, my bad. She was at her grandfather's funeral. So I was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, oh, my fault. I didn't know that, whatever the case may be. I was like, why would you even pick a day to shoot on if you know he's going to be at your grandfather's funeral or whatever the case may be. And whatever the case may be. So anyway, she'd been crying all day. So her eyes was like really, really, looked like she'd been crying all day. So I'm actually but the tutorial is going to be about me just showing up how to kind of clean up her eyes and stuff of that nature, not make it seem like she's been crying all day. So that's what I'm about to actually make the tutorial about. So I thought it was a good opportunity to do a tutorial with those photos. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Hey man, you gotta get on those reels, bro. I gotta get on those reels. I was telling T-Med and Tog Life in our group text, I was telling like I was doing reels before reels even came on IG, but I stopped them. Like I stopped when the actual feature came on IG, and for some reason I don't know why I did. If I didn't do that, I probably would have been, blown up by then. So I probably would have had a lot more followers if I didn't stop doing my reels, because I was doing reels before reels even came on IG, guys. You go check in my IGTV. Like I was doing reels way before reels even came on IG. But when it finally did come on IG, I didn't do them at all. Like I didn't produce them like I should have. Kind of shoot me in my foot. I noticed that probably like last week, and I was telling them T-Med and Tog Life in my group text. I was like, I don't know why I didn't keep going with it when it actually came with like a 15-second style on IG, but it is what it is. RBJ, man, I'm done with you, man. I'm done with you, man. What's up, Carriage, man? How you doing? Hey, man, yeah, I'm Soldier Boy out there, bro. I'm Soldier Boy. Hey, I don't gotta like go check the IG proof, bro. It's on my IGTV, because back then they only had IGTV, right? And I was doing 15-second reels. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up, because what's gonna say I'm Soldier Boy in it out here. Let me pull up my thing. Since RBJ said I'm Soldier Boy in it out here. Let's see here. All right, let's see. I got my thing up here, right? So I was doing these just to show you, right? It's just like a little tutorial. So when I first started my YouTube, so I'm just doing this. These things like this, right? All right, now you see that. Now I'm going to show you the date when I post that. Now I'm going to show you the date that I post that. Let's see. Look at the date when I post that, bro. So, so like I said, I'm not Soldier Boy over here, bro. Yeah, I'm not Soldier Boy. You see it, the proof is right there, man. I was doing them way before. You know what I'm saying? That was just like one of the first ones. Like I said, like I did a lot of them. Like here's another one. Yeah, see, I did a lot of them, man. Let's see. It's just like quick little things I was doing. So yeah. Yeah, just quick little things, bro. Like I said, and that was back in 2018 when I was posting those. Like I said, I don't know why I stopped when it actually came out with reels. If I didn't do that, You know, I would have had a whole lot more than 13,000 subscribers, you know, 13,000 followers right now if I didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? But Talk Life made a good point when I was talking to him about that and thing, and Talk Life, he's like, I stopped because I wasn't getting a lot of views in IGTV. So at that time, I didn't think Reels was going to take off. So like I already stopped in my IGTV doing those. So like, because it just wasn't getting a lot of attention. So I just kind of stopped it. And then when Reels came out, I was just like, you know, I was like, oh, this ain't really gonna be a thing. So I really didn't get into Reels. Like I literally just got into Reels probably, let's see when my first Reel was. I literally probably got into Reels maybe, let's see when this one's posted. In 2020, October 16th, 2020 is when I first got into Reels. Like when I start posting in the Reel thing. So yeah. Yeah, Courage, missed a lot of things. I'm about to head out here, but the chat, she's keep on talking, man. I keep on talking to y'all guys. The chat keeps going here, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Courage. Thank you. See, I told you I wasn't RBJ. I told you I wasn't Soldier Boy, boy. I told you I was doing it. Like I was doing it for, you know, I was doing it before Reels even came out the way. Yeah, man, just definitely do Reels, guys. Put Reels on your IG, bro. That's the only way you get engagement nowadays. A lot of engagement is doing Reels. So just try to do any type of Reels, to be honest. I need to probably start doing more. Like probably those Reels like I showed just a minute ago. Actually, I probably need to start doing more of those. To be honest with you, I probably need to really start doing more of those. And hell, I just may reuse those and put them out there for right now, to be honest. Just to buy me some time until I actually start doing some. Well, I'm about to make a couple tutorials tonight, so maybe I just repost those in the Reel section. Well, what's the keys to get models in a general square? Are you talking about the format? Carrots, are you talking about the format when you ask that question? Are you talking about the square format, Carriage? I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, RBJ, for coming through, bro. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm about to rock out here myself. This has been an hour and 30 minutes. I literally just wanted to go for an hour, guys. Like I said, I had some things I wanted to do tonight. Like I really just wanted to go for an hour. But I appreciate you guys rocking and starting these chats up, man, to keep me on here. Oh, you just asked me how do I get models? Oh, I just DM them, man. I just DM them. I DM on IG. That's all I do. Well, when you say yeah, I just DM them, bro. There's no real big secret. I have a general DM that I copy and paste. I've been using it for years. It's just a simple copy and paste to just introduce myself, who I am, what I'm trying to do, and that's it. Like it's literally I haven't changed anything in years. Like probably like in the last 2 or 3 years. It's simply a copy and paste that I have in my phone, where when I see a model I want to work with, all I do is just hit the DM, because it's saved in my copy and paste section. All I do is just go to scroll all the way down, hit my little statement, and go about my business. If they hit me up, they hit me up. I always tell them to check out my work though. Like in that statement, I tell them to check out my work. You know what I'm saying? I tell them to check out my work. If you're interested in, reply back. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I do. But I always tell them to check out my work. I tell them exactly. So I introduce myself. I tell them what I want. Let's do a shoot. Let's do a shoot. And it's gonna be for YouTube as well. And then I tell them, if you're interested in doing that with me, please check out my work and DM me back if you're interested. Check out my work. Check out my work if you're interested. DM me back if you want to go, or something of that nature. Something of that nature. Hell, you think I memorize it, but it's simply a copy and paste. I don't even remember it. Well, yeah, Courage, I would just say, just DM, bro. Just have a comp. Like, it really is general. I wish I can let's see here. Like, it's really general. Tell them that I want a TFP. Like I said, guys, I'm a content creator, so most of my stuff is going to be TFPs. Let me see here. I think I just sent one out. Yeah, so yeah, I don't care if anybody uses. Let me just find something that like let me see some, because they all don't hit back either, guys. But I will show you like exactly like this right here is what I use, word for word. That's exactly what I use, bro. Like I said, she didn't hit me back. Sometimes they don't see it because sometimes we're not friends or whatever, so it goes like into their you know, the request part of it. So you know, if they hit me back, they hit me back. They don't, they don't. And I just I go on from there, and I like that. So it's the same exact pack. Like I said, it's a copy and paste for me, bro. So that's how I end up getting them. No, they get the photos. Every model I work with, I always get the photos. Like I said, I mostly do generally TFPs. Like I said, I'm a content creator. So most of the time it's all TFPs, the stuff you see on YouTube and things of that nature. The majority of my TFPs. Do I pay? Yes, I do. If it's a model that, matter of fact, I just paid for a model not too long ago. Rachel. So, but yeah, I do. And even then, she gave me a discount because we worked beforehand. Like we used to do some TFPs, and then she wants to get paid, which is fine. And then on top of that, and she ended up giving me a discount on top of that of a rate, so like a huge discount because we worked so many times before, and she gave me a huge discount. So it wasn't like, so yeah, I don't have no problem. No, I have no problem paying. That's not an issue. If it's somebody that I want, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. All right. Anything else? Because I really am about to get off here, guys. Like I said, it's been an hour and a half. I really just want to go for 30 minutes on these things. I got a lot of stuff I want to do. But tonight, yeah, I was going to go watch the new Thor tonight as well, too, because I had it all planned out, but this live is taking way longer than when I expected. Now, I also was going to watch the Thor tonight, too. So I was actually going to head to the movie to go watch Thor. After I got finished doing my tutorial, and I was going to do half my work for this other one. Then I was gonna go watch Thor. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing too, right there. RBJ, it's a twofold, right? Like I don't mind paying this if you a model and I don't have to tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, I don't mind paying like Rachel. I worked with Rachel a few times before. Me and her, like a few shoots we did before, mostly TFPs. But this last time, she's like, you know, whatever the case may be, and I said, that's fine, whatever. And then she was like, I still give you a discount. I was like, okay, that's fine too. So it's like stuff like that situation. But there are models that I have worked with for TFP, and now they are on the charge. Now they're charging what the case may be, which is fine again. But then they're not really evolving. You know what I'm saying? As a model that I feel like should get paid, and I'm like, no, I just don't. I won't work with them. Like, and there's been a couple of them. I'm like, no, like I just don't feel like you're evolving. You evolved enough to that what's called because I'm looking at your pictures, all the same photos. So I really don't think, you're worth that. So whatever the case may be, or worth because you haven't evolved, you haven't took it seriously enough. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get asked to do a lot of photos doesn't mean you know what I'm saying? It goes to a point where you have to be serious about it and actually evolve your skills. Just like as us photographers got to evolve our skills. You know what I'm saying? You do, but you know what I'm saying? You don't see like a beginner wedding photographer asking for, $3,000. Maybe you do, but most of the time if somebody's just now a beginning web photographer is going to charge $500. Why? Because they don't have the experience enough to charge the $3,000 that the experience wedding photographers. It was the same thing with modeling, man. Like some of the models that's turning models that they get paid is because they get asked to model a lot. They feel like, okay, I'm just gonna get paid now I'm going to put a price on it and not really get my skills better to model. And there's been a lot of those where like I go back to somebody they're like, yeah, you want to pay? I'm like, no, I'm not paying you. No, I'm not. Yes, definitely. It can be unfair. It just really depends. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't bother me. It just has to be, like RBJ says, it has to be somebody that's going to be worth it, bro. Like it's going to, like I said, once again, I have been fortunate enough to work with really great models. And another thing too, like I've been getting lazy here lately too, like because I've been working with so many models that know exactly what they're doing and know how to pose and give me all types of different things. It's like when I do work with somebody that hasn't been in front of the camera, like I'd be upset because I'm so used to not really saying nothing, not giving too much direction nowadays. Which was that video I just released not too long ago. Like I think maybe a video beforehand too, where I was like actually like giving out direction. I was just like, yo, bro, like I've been lazy here lately. Like I've been working with so many great models here lately. You know what I'm saying? You've seen them on the channel from JoJo and from JoJo to Miss Hacker, to Jessica that I did last year. We worked together a lot. Male, like I've really got lucky and blessed to work with like all these fantastic models or whatever that just I really don't got to say much to. So then I get lazy when I do have to. I ain't gonna say lazy, but I get a little annoyed. You know what I'm saying? When I do have to work with them, I have to keep constantly giving them directions. I ain't gonna say like it's not like an annoying. It's like it's not bad. Like it's just like I'm just like, man, I forgot that I gotta do this now. You know, it's like one of them type things, like a little bug, like a little barbecue. It's nothing. And then they won't want my pictures to be edited as well, and I find that unfair. They don't do it. You're on my Carrot, you on the same thing as Tog Life. Tog Life is a big firm believer of not giving out his photos if you pay full model too. So, and I agree with that sentiment too. Yeah, no, I agree with that as well. If you don't want to give them, if you don't want to give them photos and you already paid the model, then don't do it. Like their compensation was the payment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely Tog Life. You and Tog Life definitely feel the same. Now, me personally, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I just don't care to. You know what I'm saying? To give them the photos. But at the same time, with you and Tog Life with that same thing, like I understand that too. Like I'm just cut down the middle. To be honest, like hell, I may do that one time. Matter of fact, now just speaking of that, like I just speaking of that, when I did the one with Rachel, I did it live, and yeah, I still haven't went through those photos yet, and nor has she even like she contacted me one time, was like, yeah, I had those photos went out, and I meant to send her a link, like, oh, I probably need some help because I don't think whatever the case may be, but she's not even really pressing me about those photos because she got paid. So, you know what I'm saying? Your compensation is what's that point in time? It's like you getting photos after you've been paid is a bonus. Is what I would say. It's a bonus, and it's really up to y'all if y'all want to do that. And I totally agree. If y'all don't, it makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me. Oh, there go Tog Life. See, here he comes. Here he comes with that. I know something. I know that would kick him going. Yeah, Tog Life. I told him I agree with him, man. I agree, bro. Like I 100% agree. If you pay that model, if you don't want to give them the photos, don't give them the photos. It totally makes sense to me. Like your compensation was the, was them dollars. That was your compensation. Like you getting photos is a bonus. At that point in time, I do completely agree with that. But once again, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why Tog Life and Carriage, why y'all will do it. And I completely understand it. Let's see here. I think it's a good thing to give the models a couple of pics to a paid model. Why not? If he has a large base and it can only help. That's what Tog for me, Land. I don't know. Tog Life got a pretty good point on this one too, as well, RBJ. About that as well. I guess it depends on. RBJ got a pretty good point on that one. I mean, Tog Life got a pretty good point of what you just said, RBJ. And I will have to agree with Talk Life on that one. Like, you won't, I understand the exposure, but at the same time, if you're looking for, I guess like the model in front of me exposure, like, I don't know. I get it for exposure, but at the same time, I get it if that's not really your target audience, as Anthony would say. If this model ain't your target audience, where you're getting your money from anyway, more than usual, those people that you are gonna get the exposure, probably maybe 1% of them will actually hit you up and ask you like, hey, I've seen her work, I've seen this work, blah blah blah, I really like your style. Maybe like 1% out of the, let's just say if it got 10,000 views, so 1% of that maybe will hit you up and ask you actually. So like I said, I do understand that. I do understand. I got to take Talk Life on that one as well too. Like I said, he gets a pretty good point on that one. We had a discussion about that a while back. It was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, see, Talk Life is just putting it back in there. See, like you said, you're not really gonna pay too much. That's exactly what I just said. That you said Talk Life in that live a while back. Yeah, I agree with you, Carriage. Like I said, I 100% agree with you. Don't give them the photos. Just don't. If that's what if that makes you feel like a sucker, don't give them. Don't give them the daggone photos. I don't see anything wrong with it, man. Once again, I don't see anything wrong because I'm not a full-time photographer either. Like, I would give my photos away, but once again, you're coming from somebody that's a content creator, right? Now, as far as like Talk Life, he's a professional photographer. So, and I understand it on that end. If I was professional, like straight up professional, and that's where I made all my money, then yeah, I probably wouldn't give out no photos either if I was getting paid for it. So that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I can sit here and take two seats about it and agree on both sides. Because once again, I'm a content creator, so even when I do pay for models and they want the photos, I just give them to them. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, because I'm not really looking to survive off of my photography, right? That's not really where I make my money at. So for me, exposure is good for somebody like me because I'm a content creator. For somebody like Anthony Talk Life, or just not even Anthony, but just a full-time professional, there's no benefit in you of giving away photos after you pay for a model. There's no benefits. So it's a twofold here. Let's see what's going on. It really just depends if the people that follow the model are in the target audience. If the models and the followers only want to pay $100 for a shoot and you charge $300, you're not booking. That's true. There's a different way when you full-time photographer editing photos for a model that you already paid. It takes time away from them. That's very true. Again, I just said the same thing. I'd rather spend the money marketing my target audience. Very true again. How about if you are a hobbyist and content creator, give a couple. I just said it on that RBJ. I just said it. I don't know if you was typing when I just said the same exact thing. Yeah, I just went through that thing. Yeah, I said the same. I just got from saying that same exact thing, RBJ. Like I said, I don't know if you was probably typing, wasn't paying attention. But like I said, I can go two hats because I am a content creator. So for me, it will be good for, like, I don't mind. That's why I said I don't mind if I have to pay them all, then turn around and give them the photos after I paid them, because that benefits me because I'm a content creator. So, but like I said, for a full-time photographer, there's no benefit. So I don't see why you shouldn't have to give them the photos after you paid them. You know what I'm saying? But for me as a content creator, yes, that's the reason why I said I don't care to give them photos after I pay them, because I am a content creator. So I am looking for other people to make my content. So, but for a full-time photographer, there's no benefit for them. There's none that well whatsoever. If you paid them, you paid them. You don't have to give them no photos. That's very true. That's why I was saying, I think somebody said that, it's RBJ or somebody said that about them being like, if there's some buttholes about it, then no. I guess it all really comes down to personal, the personal relationship during that shoot. You know what I'm saying? Of how the character of the person. You know what I'm saying? The character of the model. I guess that's what that really depends on. It's because fun fact here, like I done that shoot on the shoot I just posted. She was wearing red. It's probably a few posts back on my IG, but she was in all red. I got like 3 photos where she was numbered in all red. And believe it or not, I shot those photos for Valentine's Day like 2 years ago. Like, yeah, I literally shot those 2 years ago. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. And the model wasn't being very pleasant at the time. Okay. And we worked together several times before, but she wasn't being very pleasant at the time. These photos right here. So the model wasn't being very pleasant at the time. So she did not, I didn't even get her the photos because she just wasn't being very, very pleasant at the time. So and this is after we worked together several times. Like we did probably about 4 shoots before that one. That was our very last one, but she was being very, 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 very privileged, as I could say. She was being very privileged. And like I said, I did those photos way back. I probably did those photos right before the corona hit. Like, so in 2020, I did those photos like in 2020, bro. And I just now posted them this year. Yeah, so it really kind of depends on the character of the model, to be honest, guys. Because I have done that. So I agree with Tog Life and RBJ in there. And y'all guys, it really depends on the character because I have done that myself. Very, very true. But yeah, all that depends on the models, man, and that relationship, man. Like I said, I have holdout photos because it you know, I have holdout photos before, bro. I definitely have holdout photos before. If it just things ain't going well. So, but with that being said, like I said, I did that shoot 2 years ago. Wasn't very, very pleasant at the time, or just acting real privileged at the time, or whatever the case may be. She didn't get them at all until like 2 years ago, until I finally posted them, and then I just finally sent to the leak. I was like, all right, these just sitting here. Plus, I just want to. There was a time where I didn't have them to post. I was like, all right, I just want to post these as well. Like, I like them, so I ended up sending her a leak. But it was like 2 years later though. So yeah, I've done the same exact thing. But I really am getting off here, man. It's almost been 2 hours, bro. I can't sit here and do this, man. I cannot sit here and do these long lives, man. I really am getting off here this time. I really do appreciate you guys sitting here rocking with me through this live here. For all the people that actually contribute and in the chats, I do appreciate that. Be on the lookout. I will be dropping a vlog video, guys. I'm dropping a vlog video coming up soon. So it is coming. It's my first vlog video. So I'm really excited to drop that. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to drop that one right there, that vlog video. But it's going to be coming out. I think it's going to come out next week. I mean, next week sometime. Either on Monday or whatever. I don't know. I got to check with T-Med. So, but anyway, I do appreciate it, guys. Let me get up off here. Like I said, I really do got to go get some work done, man. I can't go see Thor tonight. Got to go see that tomorrow. Now I'm just going to sit here and focus on doing my work and going to sleep so I can get up in the morning and go to work. So, but anyway, do appreciate y'all guys rocking with me. Thanks again. This was actually a really good live. I appreciate the talk. Until the next video, peace.